Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to demystify how to actually work with creative AI. And to do it, forget the server room. We're stepping into the kitchen.
Okay, so let's start with a super simple comparison, just to set the scene. On one side, you've got your traditional bot. Think of it like a blender, It does one job, making a smoothie, and it does it perfectly every time. But an AI agent, oh, that's a totally different ballgame. That's more like a trainee chef. They're not stuck on just one recipe. They can learn, they can adapt, and pretty soon they can whip up literally any dish you can dream of.
So, okay, if an AI agent is our new trainee chef, what is it that really makes it so different from, a simple kitchen gadget? And this is where you can see the core process in action. It's not just a machine blindly following rules. Nope. Our AI chef can actually sense the environment. Maybe it notices the tomatoes are extra ripe today. Then it reasons. What does that mean for the recipe? Then it acts on that reasoning, maybe by adjusting the seasoning. And, this is the key part, it learns from that experience for next time. It's this constant dynamic loop of sensing, thinking, doing, and improving that makes it so powerful. Okay, so let's switch gears and talk about your role in this AI kitchen. And listen, you're not just another cook on the line here. No way. You are the head chef. Your job is to provide the vision. So this is where you come in. See, your job isn't just to bark orders. It's to give them that high-level concept, the big idea. It's like you're creating the storyboard for the meal. You're not just handing over a boring recipe card. You're explaining the feeling you want the dish to have, the story you want it to tell. And then your team of AI agents, your digital kitchen brigade, they're the ones who bring that unique vision to life. And this leads us to a really, really important idea, alignment. What is that? Well, it's all about making sure your AI chef gets the why behind the dish, not just the what. I mean, think about it. There's a huge difference between saying, I want a rustic, comforting pasta dish that feels like a hug in a bowl, versus just giving them a list of ingredients and steps. That's alignment, when they truly get your creative intent. All right, so the vision is set. Now let's get practical. How do we actually write the recipe that our AI team is going to follow? It really boils down to three main things, kind of like running a top-tier restaurant. First step, you assign roles. You need your pastry chef, your saucier, your grill expert, right? Second, you've got to write a super clear recipe. And third, you have to coordinate the whole team so they work together seamlessly, like a well-oiled machine. And let me tell you, assigning roles, it's incredibly powerful. For example, say you just ask for an explanation of something. You'll probably get a pretty generic, kind of boring textbook answer. But what if you tell your agent, okay, you are an expert chef and you're explaining the Maillard reaction to a brand new culinary student? Bam! All of a sudden, you get a response that's specific, insightful, and 1,000 times more useful. You're not just getting raw information anymore. You're basically hiring a specialist for the job. Now, here's something that's kind of wild. It turns out that setting boundaries, constraints, can actually supercharge creativity. Think about it. Guardrails are like your do not use ingredient list. If you're running a nut-free kitchen, you're forced to come up with really inventive alternatives. Output formats, that's just like telling them exactly how you want the dish plated, guiding that final beautiful presentation. And positive framing is so important. Saying use fresh herbs just feels way more inspiring than don't use the dried ones, right? Okay, so we've got our chefs, we've got our recipes. Let's see what happens when the kitchen is in full swing and things really start cooking. So this is how a single agent thinks, how one of your chefs operates. It's this constant feedback loop. They do something, like add a pinch of salt. They check the result, they taste the sauce. Then they think, okay, is this getting me closer to where I want to be? And then they adjust their next move based on that. It's just this simple, intelligent cycle. Taste, adjust, repeat. But look, one chef is cool, but the real magic happens when you build out your full kitchen team. You can have them work at the same time, simultaneously, like a bunch of prep cooks all chopping vegetables at once. Or you can have them work in a sequence, like an assembly line putting together a really complex dish. Or, and this is my favorite, you can have them work collaboratively, all gathered around one pot, tasting and refining a brand new sauce together. And when you get all this collaboration going, it leads to something absolutely incredible called emergent behavior. This is that wow moment. It's when your team of specialists, all working together in perfect harmony, creates a dish that's so new, so innovative, it even surprises you. It's a creation that is way, way bigger than the sum of its parts. Something completely new that no single one of them could have ever dreamed up alone. So, where's all this headed? What does this all mean for the future? I mean, what does the restaurant of tomorrow, run by this amazing human AI partnership, actually look like? Well, we are heading towards a world of true, genuine partnership. Just picture this: an agent marketplace where you can hire a freelance AI, say the world's #1 expert on sourdough bread, for just one project. Imagine your own AI agents collaborating with each other, inventing new cooking techniques literally while you sleep. And maybe best of all, imagine an AI sous chef that gets to know your tastes so well that it starts suggesting new flavor combinations that you are absolutely guaranteed to love. That's the future we're talking about. So, when you have a team of tireless, endlessly creative, expert AI chefs ready to go, all of them guided by your unique vision, I mean, the possibilities are just infinite. It really just leaves one big question, doesn't it? If you were the head chef, what extraordinary dish would you ask your AI kitchen to create first?